I was looking for something to do in retirement because nowadays there really is no such thing.
Right. Right.
And this is, while it's labor intensive and there is some lifting, I just figure that's, you know, osteoporosis prevention. A lot of it really is things that I've tasted myself that I liked, and then have, well, I can't duplicate it because of the way our grains are all local, and I don't, you know, they'll tell you maybe what their grain ratio is, but everything changes. How you distill, what kind of still you're using, it's all unique to whatever the whole operation is. So while you might make something close, it's not likely you're going to do it exactly. It's basically based some of our recipes off of things that I like to drink myself, and that's really basically it. Is that I'm making it so that I like it, and if I like it, I'm hoping other people will like it, and so far that seems to be working. The end product,
the end product, of course. Oh, I thought you were going to say the gruel, you know, behind in the masher.
Oh, the end product for sure. A lot. Oh, JP's brown bag. This particular stuff is whiskey made from a bourbon mash, because we're not allowed to call it bourbon. Because bourbon has some specific rules that this hasn't had done to it. We are making real bourbon over there in the barrels, but bourbon takes time, and while this takes some time, it's not like doing real bourbon. And we're putting this in a barrel, but it's not a brand new charred oak barrel, so that allows us to call it whiskey, and there are lots of rules. And the picture on our JP's brown bag is a relative of mine. Ha! Dad, back in the 70s, making moonshine on the kitchen stove, so that's my street cred, as they say. I'm a third generation distiller. That's great. And learned by doing in most cases, and didn't always like what Dad did, so my corn whiskey is my recipe. It's not Dad's because I didn't like Dad's. Dad's was more of a drinking a can of creamed corn kind of thing, and then wasn't my thing. I didn't like it. I like a little cleaner, less corny corn whiskey.
That makes sense, yeah.
On the other hand, the bourbon, I'm trying to get more of the rye and a little bit more corn in that, because by the time it goes through the barrel, you lose some of that with the oakiness. So we're trying to keep the grains in there as much as possible. And it's, since I have no formal education in distilling, and have never done it on this scale, even though this is still tiny, it's still much bigger than a little 10-gallon still in a 30-gallon barrel, or a bucket of stuff. So trying to do it on a commercial is a little bit more difficult when you're trying to please more than just yourself. Well, see how it tastes?